I'm wondering, so David, I'm going to shoot this question towards you. So thinking about, Kyle's note about inviting people to the table and Sandra talking about um, charters and processes and goals is probably part of it. David, we have some of our viewers today who are from metropolitan transportation planning organizations, so MPOs and TPOs. They're folks who help chart out the future of transportation in different areas. And they're wondering how can those TPOs and MPOs work transportation demand management and perhaps telework into a long-range transportation plan?
Mhm. It's a very good question and an extremely important approach to be taking. It's interesting across the country. Uh, a significant portion of MPOs, and long-range transportation plans have typically left TDM off as a strategy to be going towards to hit their goals. And what we are hoping to see is a greater focus on TDM as a really a go-to strategy to jump out and set goals for mobility and focused on people. And that's the key here is really looking at transportation not as moving a vehicle from place to place, but looking at how do we move people from place to place in the most efficient way possible. So we're really hoping that communities almost take a step back to look at their transportation plans and start with an approach of the person and the trips that they are needing, the places they are needing to go, and looking at the strategy to get there. We're going to see over the next several years significant budget challenges for for many cities and communities. And one of the benefits with TDM is that it can be a lower cost approach. So, really looking at this as a way of, focusing in on behavior, focusing in on people, and, focusing in on programs that can deliver some significant change with a lower investment cost. They may not be as sexy as a new train station and a large capital investment, but they can have as great of an impact. So we're really hoping to see that shift. And one of the keys with that is to collaborate with employers and major job centers and major commercial real estate players to get a better understanding of what the challenges are. Where do they see growth? What do they see changes in their workforce? And to bring them into the table as part of that discussion of setting up the plan so that you're hearing all those voices.